while I still have a glimpse of light, I'm going to quickly put in this video to you guys. So it's raining and my earphones are in because I'm actually listening to a podcast. I just started something as of last week that I want to use walking as learning time. So I'm going to be putting on some of my lectures, some of my learning podcasts, and just listening to stuff about biochemistry, physiology, and stuff like that, because I find it so interesting learning about the metabolism, learning about the mitochondria, learning about the glycolytic system, the aerobic system, and all the stuff that's in between, because nutrition and your training and your cardio protocols all fit into that realm, and it really helps to know how I can periodize it all together and explain things to you as well. Once I get a visual, I listen to the same podcast, I would stop it, pause it, rewind it, listen again, stop it, pause it, rewind it, listen again, because I like visualizing it, because I find once I have a visual image in my head, it's so much easier to explain it down on a basic level because I'm a visual learner. Anyway, so first half of check-ins are officially complete, and as you can see from my post in the group, I feel like confidence and belief in yourself, whether or not you recognize it, is something that's really holding you back, like the self-sabotage or the debates that go on in your head. Like you might say, oh, it's okay, it's just one little thing will be okay, and then it leads on to another, or just stuff like that, or feelings that you mistake for boredom or whatever else it might be, when it's really just you getting out of your comfort zone and it's scary for you, so you automatically cover it up as something else. Well, there's a whole different ball game depending on who it is that's going through it, because it's all obviously related to you. But anyway, that's my ramble. So I guess the more that I know you girls, the easier it is for me to break down the barriers and make things work better for you. But all in all, you girls are doing amazingly, and I'm loving the fact that we can actually start using photos for a majority of you as data points without you getting so critical of yourself, because it's so beneficial to be able to be like, yeah, these are my photos. I recognize that my body's not gonna change magically week to week, or it's not gonna gain 100 kilos in 1 week, or just it. You kind of learn to remove the emotion from it, because you realize that that's really all it is data points, and our bodies change so much over the weeks. But if you let yourself be so emotionally attached to the physical outcomes, or so emotionally attached to certain things, you're missing out on the enjoyment of the whole process, or you're missing out on life, because all you're worried about are these small tangible things, when life is all about becoming the best version of you, and just becoming. I had a conversation with someone today, and I don't remember what it was or who it was, but I remember saying something like, that's all it really is about. I just want to become a stronger, better version of me that's more resilient. And if you think about it that way, in that it's not only about being stronger and more resilient, it's about empowering yourself to have confidence and an aura about you that's unfuckwithable, because you're doing everything you do with purpose, on purpose, and that just gives you so much power over your world and so much power over your choices. And it's just so hard to describe, because it takes a while to get there, but it's the most beautiful thing, because you can have negative thoughts and be able to separate yourself from them and not have it impact on the rest of your day. I could, in all honesty, sometimes when I'm on stupendous amounts of food and carbs and stuff like that, I could feel so heavy. And if I fail a lift or something, or today, yeah, okay, I'm lifting fucking heavy weight and it looked the best it's probably looked in a while, but I felt weak, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with me and my lifts? Like, I've never deadlifted this shit before. But I left the gym at the gym, I left the deadlifts at the gym, I left the session at the gym, and it's like there is more to life than just lifting and stuff. Like, there's more to life than just a number on the scale or the number on all these different things. It's part of the process, and it's just data. Like, as soon as you see it as just data for you to either learn from or improve upon, everything just, I don't know. That's just a little ramble. I'm going to leave it at that. But you can't expect to always have a linear progress or a linear scale in whatever it is, because life is just so dynamic. The body is so dynamic, and so many different things impact upon all that you do. And stress is one of the biggest factors in everything. Like, if you're stressed out, your skin could go crazy, your hair could fall out, your gut could just start rejecting all the food you put into it. Like this girl in the group, she's going through immense stress at work, and nothing she eats is staying in her stomach because her gut is just not happy with the amounts of stress, weak, not recovering well. Like, they're all determinants of stress. And actually, there's probably 2 of you in the group, but it's like, you really don't understand just how much stress can impact you. And it's not only that, but you become so much more emotionally vulnerable, and you start to feel more like self-conscious and emotional about so many different things, because you lose your reasoning capacity, you lose your willpower, and you lose all these, stress. So I guess the key there is just becoming aware of it. And I'm just going off on a philosophical rant, but I hope there is something in this talk that helped you, and I didn't just ramble on for nothing. And just, anyway, I'm going to finish listening to my podcast on mitochondria and stuff. So have a really good weekend. I will finish the check-ins off tomorrow. I think I'm going for a river walk tomorrow morning after my training, and then I will get back onto check-ins. So yeah.